What's going on, Gundam fans? My name is Good Oyster, and I'm going to give you guys a Gundam review of the Oowashi Akatsuki Gundam from Gundam Seed Destiny. So let's go off with a very small interview with the parents. So their parents, I'm going to make this a little bit clearer so you guys can actually see him. Okay, if you guys see him like that, it looks better than earlier. So let's go ahead and take a look at the entire body. Well, the entire body itself, it's gold color painted on the model, obviously. Now back then when they first released it, it is like, well, as of right now, it's like very rare to find. And actually, just recently, I actually ordered the space version with the funnels on the Gundam Planet. So if you guys are watching this video, definitely go get yourself the Oowashi Akatsuki Gundam, the space version. Definitely get it as soon as possible, because once those models, the Gundam Planet restocked, they are sold out for a while, and you probably won't get the chance to find this one. We can find this one on eBay or Amazon. But I was able to get this on the Mecha Warehouse, so I'm going to put that down in the description too. If I remember correctly, they have at least about 3 or 4 left. So I did not hesitate to get this one. So let's go off on the story of the Akatsuki Gundam. So during the last Bloody Valentine War with Zaft and the Earth Forces and Kira meeting up with Kigali, later on, during the early productions of the Astray models for the mobile suit forces from Orb, after installing and making a OS system that can be used by naturals, as you can see, the slight similarities to the Strike Gundam, because the Strike Gundam was originally made from Orb. I'm not 100% certain if Buster, Blitz, Duel, and Aegis was made by the Earth Forces, but I feel like the Duel and the Strike were made from Orb due to the body appearance. But let's go on. So 2 years after the war with the Bloody Valentine, while Kigali becomes the new author and head of Orb's nation, after she was assumed, she was about to be dethroned by some crappy politician guy who gladly that he dies in the show. Sorry if I spoil it. So later on, when Chairman Durando sent an assault on Orb, while they were totally unprepared due to the lack of acknowledgement on finding it wasn't Durando, it was Debril. Sorry. Debril, head of Blue Cosmos. Blue Cosmos is kind of like a secret purity group. It's kind of like a... You guys know about how in that show naturals and coordinators are discriminating themselves. But I'm not going to get into that much difference in the show. But I am going to give you guys the history on this. Sorry I'm talking too long. So Kigali's father, I forgot his first name, but he's an author. He predicted that Kigali will need a special weapon to help keep her, to defend her and defend their land. So her father created this gun. Well, not created, but had help to create an ultimate gun, a symbol of Orb, and this is the Akatsuki's symbol to Orb. Now, its special features is that it has a material to reflect beams off of the mobile suit instead of getting hit or even destroyed. So let's say if you shoot a beam rifle to the Akatsuki Gundam, it will reflect or send it back to the shooter, even including like the Gottfried's or the Lohengrin's beam cannons. All that would actually bounce off on this Gundam. To be honest with you, if Kigali practiced more on this unit other than doing politics, she would be will be able to master this Gundam potentially. But having Mulaflaga back into the group, became the next pilot of this mobile suit, with the permission by Kigali herself, letting him know to take care of the Akatsuki Gundam, which you see in the show, or even the specials, even the remaster of the series. He has actually made the Gundam, or the mobile suit, of his own. Now, I'm not 100% certain if he keeps the mobile suit. Sorry about that, I had to pause that for a moment. My dog was barking. Sorry about that if you heard her bark. She's a cute little girl. So, again, basically, I do not know if Mulaflaga ever kept this mobile suit with him after the war with the final fortress of where Chairman Durandal is. But let's go ahead and interview the weapons and the equipment. So by standard, you get the beam rifle from 2 years ago, from like the regular strike gun, this beam rifle. You can do some coloring to it as well. It's interesting that this just has a port right here where you guys can see where my fingernail, I do need to cut that nail, where my fingernail is pointing at. So that is a slot you could put the beam saber in and use it as a beam bayonet. So with this little beam saber, sorry, I'm not focusing right. With the little beam saber right here, hold on, let me, ooh, no, fix it. I don't know if you guys could be able to see it, but with this beam saber holder, the handle, sorry, you can actually fit it inside the beam rifle itself, and also use the beam saber as a beam bayonet. There's also the option you can actually have like the two beam sabers come together, kind of like the Justice. But as for me, I kind of don't want it together, kind of like a staff. I kind of prefer like the singular ones better. So that it has more room, and plus you don't have to keep opening the hands constantly. And let's go ahead and review the shield. The shield I like. It's pretty unique. Sorry if you get, there's a lot of brightness to this. Hold on, let me see. Okay, can you guys see a little bit better? Kind of looks better without all the glare, but the shield looks pretty unique in a way. So I did realize that I did not paint the shield with the black and then the silver color. I might do that later. Actually not paint, by marker, I mean. So you can actually use the shield as kind of like I wouldn't say sword, but like a piercing shield, kind of like how Death Scythe has with this shield. Now, tough part of this is that the flight unit. The flight unit comes off on its own. The flight unit comes off on its own. Sorry again, my dog bark. I should have done this outside. But be careful with this flight unit. It could be that it's either due to old age of this model, or I might have clipped something by accident I shouldn't have. But this is a really good solid flight unit. It's color gold. It's kind of remarkably like the perfect strike from the Build Fighters Gundam, and I'm assuming from watching the show and watching the other series of Seed and having this model, and I really think they used the same blue flight unit for the perfect strike. Not perfect strike, I take that back. This the strike Gundam from Build Fighters for the blue fighter to have it as its wing, which you can actually use this one on the either the strike Gundam and also the other strike from Build Fighters Gundam as well. Also the same as well, I think you can actually install the L strike or any of the striker packs onto the back, as long as it connects. You can see a little hole there. There's a lot of glare. I'm talking too much and I apologize for that. Just want to give you guys a little bit more info and insight on this wonderful model. And this is one of my most rarest models that I ever got in my collection. Many of the other ones, to be technically honest. I'm actually glad I have this in my collection. The only thing is a shame is that there's so many other models I've been wanting to get from the past, and it sucks that I have to get them like I'm getting them now instead of earlier on with my years. Now, I'm gonna put down on the shops on the website for or Mecha Warehouse, even GundamPlanet.com. Oh, I do also want to let you guys know, be very careful building this model. Take your time, because when you clip on, like if you clip on one of those little joints to clip them up and try to put them together, there are nubs. Even the manual will tell you that there are nubs you need to watch out for, and clip them off carefully. Because if you, like, I had a hard time trying to put the chest, the torso, the chest unit back in place, because I didn't realize there was those little nubs in the gaps that actually need to be cut off, and it took me a while to get a lot of them off, and a lot of patience, because I had at least about like a small handful of them, like where the middle of my palm is. But within that, guys, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. If you want to watch more videos, you guys can check on the videos on my channel or on the playlist. I have more videos. I have one more model that I have in my inventory. I will make a recording just as soon as this is uploaded. And you guys are awesome, and I love you guys for doing that. And if you guys want to subscribe, or if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and help me make this channel go bigger, and see your guys' reaction, and get your guys' comments, and see how you guys are looking forward to this, or what other models you guys want me to do too. Give me a comment if what model you want me to get. There's actually other models I want to get too, other than high grades, as long as it fits my bill. Alright, I'll put down the description on the sites for you to be able to get it, including the space type on Gundam Planet. I'll put that down there. If you guys have any questions, any comments, or even give me opinions, go put it down in the comment section. And I already said again, if you guys want to subscribe, click that subscribe bell. And if you guys want to go partial on notification bell, go ahead and do partial. If you want full for all videos, go ahead and click full. And I will see you guys on the next review. Bye bye.